Of course, we can't forget about one of the best years of Marvel with the ending of Phase 3 with Avengers Endgame, and all the Avengers that we were introduced to before all of the somewhat confusion around the next phase multiverse saga. Today we wanted to talk a little bit more about what Marvel has in store for us for 2024 specifically, their current status, and what movie would be the most entertaining. Marvel's reaching the point in their multiverse saga, Sony is looking to cash in on their Spider-Verse, and DC is finally stepping up to compete with both of them, so we can expect a huge amount of movies coming from all of our favorite franchises. But along with everything that's already planned, Marvel and DC are continually pushing back shows and movies, plus with the WGA strikes going on, all of Hollywood is completely frozen. Starting off with Madame Web, next year's Marvel slate currently starts out with a much speculated about Sony movie, as the ambitious Madame Web swings into theaters for a February 14th, 2024 release, after Sony's Marvel movie release changes moved it forward by 2 days. This evidently will be the equivalent of the female version of Spider-Man. Even though we are only 5 months away from the release date, the cast still hasn't been confirmed as to who plays what. Deadpool 3 is another project that has actually just recently been put on hold from filming because of current strikes, and a lot of people were shocked that Hugh Jackman returned to the Wolverine role after saying he was done with the role. Deadpool 3 releases on May 3rd, 2024, after being pushed back from its initial scheduled release on November 8th, 2024.
But this one, you decided it's time to end this series.
Yeah, well, a friend of mine, I'm going to drop some names, but Jerry Seinfeld, a friend of mine, friend of yours.
Of course, we love him! Yes! Hey, Jackman! How are you? You Wolverine! You gotta stop doing it! You gotta, it's finished. People are over, they're done with it. You can't do Wolverine your whole life.
That's it?
I know. Did he say that?
However, despite this pushback, the film has a huge chance of being next year's biggest superhero movie release. Venom 3 is set to premiere around July 11th as well, but that date seems shaky also. Sony has gone back and forth about the movie since Let There Be Carnage, and it doesn't look like much headway has been made in filming it. It still doesn't even have a title specifically. Captain America: Brave New World could be one of the books, as a familiar Avenger will be returning to the big screen, Anthony Mackie. While official details about Captain America: Brave New World's plot are scarce, it is known that the movie will share some interesting connections to one of the earliest MCU entries, 2008's The Incredible Hulk. This movie is slated for release on July 24th, 2024, moving it back from the original May 3rd release, and changing its name from the original Captain America: New World Order title. The last of 2024's Sony Spider-Man Universe movies sees Kraven the Hunter release on August 30th, after being pushed notably back from its previous release date of October 3rd, which actually has a pretty big pushback, and a positive reception is crucial here, as Kraven the Hunter's plot provides an altered origin story for Aaron Taylor Johnson's version of the Spider-Man villain that could be intended to spawn its own distinct series. Lastly, we can talk about the Thunderbolts, which even though has a release date of December 20th, it is very likely that it would be pushed back as well, especially having already been moved back from July. There are not many official details revealed from the film, but the interesting connection between characters from separate corners of the MCU should provide an exciting angle to the Marvel movie. But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. Which film are you most excited to see, and which one are you a little bit nervous and don't have a lot of hope that it will do well in the box office? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
I was just chatting with him about, why did you finish after that 8th or 9th season? What was the point? What was the tipping point? And he was very clear. He said, look, when you're creating something, it's very important not to run yourself dry. It's not about finishing on top necessarily, but making sure that you're creatively still got something left, which propels you into whatever's next. And as he was talking to me, I went home and I said, Deb, this is it. This is the last one.